Oh, yeah, thank you so much for clicking on the video. Alright, so it's gonna be basically a redo, because I guess my thing stopped recording as I was making the video, but basically we're gonna do a reviewing for the character guide that came out for Ed last week. Pretty sure it was last week, right? Character comes out next week, so definitely expect some videos on that. And yeah, we're just gonna sort of look through. Again, I just watched this, because with my recording and stuff, but I'm just gonna watch it again together, sort of look at everything he has, and yeah, that's it. Starting off with pretty much just what he has is kicks or flickers, so he doesn't really ever use his feet. I wonder what his crouching medium kick is gonna look like, because that's what everyone's best button is, right? Not everyone, but. And then there's a Psycho Knuckle, usually done by holding heavy punch. That's how it was in Street Fighter V, at least. Psycho Sp already had this Street Fighter V. Basically, the startup of a projectile. That's always safe. Pretty sure in this game, yeah, you can't amplify it, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be plus if anything. And then you can follow up the Psycho Spark with the Psycho Shoot, which is the projectile itself. So he kind of has like a two-hit projectile, just by default. Because you can use the first one to nullify it, and the second, the shoot itself to actually come out the projectile. But, I'm trying to think about characters like DJ, where he could probably at least hold his own in Fireball first. Because he technically has a 4-hit projectile right there. I wonder how it's going to interact with Guile's 3-hit projectiles, or even 4-hit. Well, 4-hit would probably just nullify it, but 3-hit would have beat it out. And then you have his uppercut. Used to be in Street Fighter V, it would just be pressing 2 punches, and it would just give you like or 3 for the EX version. But here it seems to be that that's just a normal DP, or light keeps him in place, medium and heavy move him, so you kind of have to figure out the distance. And I did mention this, but this character gives me such Steve Fox energy. Like, I even tweeted that out. And then if you hit them high, you can combo. Yeah, it's typically the case. There's the EX one, brings them up, knock them down. Goes to projectiles. Seems a lot better than like Ryu's. Seems like Ken's, where you can just because Ken stays on the ground for a little bit. Same thing with this one. Ryu just goes straight into the air. So if you misjudge the distance, you're kind of screwed. We have not the flicker. Well, kind of like the flicker. Yeah, Street Fighter V, you press like a punch 3 times in a row, flicker would come out. But in this game, it's unsafe, as opposed to Street Fighter V, where it would always be safe. Because here you have different versions. And this, I love the animation on this. He's using like a speed bag, and what I think seems like you could combo afterwards if you're in the corner, but I'm not sure. And there's his flicker. I know I called the other move a flicker, but it's like his 1, 2, 3 in Street Fighter V. And then here, light, straight, heavy is aerial, and then medium is low. You hold it, you get this, which basically just allows you to follow up with a combo. Same way in Street Fighter V. The good thing about this move is that you can't really see which version he's doing, so it's always a guess. And I say good thing if you're playing the character, bad thing if you're playing against him, right? Because if you guess wrong, he's just grabbing you and you're going into full combo. See, but this is... You had this in Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2, my mistake. Street Fighter 5 is V-Skill 2, where you could do this move, but it wasn't connected at all to the flicker. This is a move that you just do as V-Skill, go through projectiles, and you couldn't feint backwards either. So that's new. And then the EX version, all versions seem to be safe if you charge them up, or even plus actually. But with this EX one, you can't charge it from the sound of it, and you can't like feint, so you can't do kill rush back or forth. Then, like I said, this was his V-Skill 2, and the flicker was basically V-Skill 1, right, the one that we just saw. This is V-Skill 2, but he wasn't able to do it backwards, I think. He was only able to do it forwards. And it went through projectiles, which they don't show here for some reason, unless it doesn't, but it looks visually to me like DJ's Sway, where you can like go through projectiles. I'm interested to see the damage on all these things, because I feel like he's going to be a heavy damage character, but I could be wrong. And then level 1, basically akin to sort of like a watered down version of his CA from Street Fighter V. I like that he goes into the background and the foreground. Yeah, obviously goes to projectiles. You know, it's level 1. You know, don't whiff it, because you're gonna get mad damage. And this is his V Trigger 1 in Street Fighter V. Basically throws out the ball of psycho power, right? You can change the speed on it depending on the button that you press. Street Fighter V, this thing was a menace. Right, like once you threw it out, it was like it's Ed's turn, no matter what you do. Because if you jump over, he can just uppercut you, right? And then he could probably, I don't know how fast his dash is, but Street Fighter V, my man was human. So if he knocked you down, he would just double dash or triple dash you into the way of the projectile, so you would basically still have to hold that. Then his level 3. And this seems more like a better version of his CA. Street Fighter V. It's the CA version here. Looks really cool. Again, I'm just really interested in seeing the damage numbers on this. And this is his outro. Cool guys, some good explosions, right? I guess there's not much to say here for Ed. It's just really, you can obviously combo off of this. The uppercut, just gotta measure the distance on it. This is one that I'm interested in seeing more about. It's like, okay, it seems like the light version keeps them standing in front of you, much like the flicker. Although it's medium, this is heavy. Because I'm thinking about the frame data right now, where it's like, okay, so they're knocked down. Can I dash up and get, like, hit a button and still be my turn, right? This definitely seems like, yeah, I can walk up and that is safe. I'm just interested to see if you can combo after this. Because it seems like you can, because he gets knocked into the air. I'm thinking maybe in the corner you could get something, but I'm not sure. Flicker for sure you're gonna combo off of. Yeah. This is always a guessing game. Same way in Street Fighter V. So is he doing the down, or is he doing the upper? It's always safe, even if they block it. What's plus actually? You get to move first if they block it. I'm really hoping that goes to projectiles. I don't see why it wouldn't. Than this. I'm hoping it goes to projectiles. That's all I can really say about that. Because if not, then it's not going to be as good. Gives you that one. The other one gives you that one. That's pretty much it for Ed. You know, you have his supers. He seems like he's going to be an interesting character. Just got to see his buttons and sort of the mind games that he has. But that level 2 sort of seems like Rashid's, where you want to throw it out and just sort of follow it, right? Set up a whole game plan around it. I mean, I've been wanting a new character, like just like sub pretty much, because I love Guile, but I feel like there's matchups with Guile that I'm like, yeah, no, I want to get in, you know. And Guile, while he can do that, I feel like there's better characters for it, and I feel like Ed's gonna be that character. But well, if you liked what you saw, there's gonna be I'm gonna try and do a whole week of Ed, or at least a couple videos with Ed, right? And play him a little bit, see if we can get him to master, like we did with Guile not too long ago. And let me see, anything else? No. If you enjoyed what you saw, then please feel free to like the video, subscribe for some more. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you all have an excellent week. And as always, I hope that you all stay safe. Peace.